Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Football season's right around the corner, and I started this unboxing about a month ago, and I never got around to finishing it because we got busy with some stuff, and then we went to Vegas, and when we came back to Vegas, school started. Some San Jose Giants weekends, but now I finally have time to finish this unboxing up. Gonna try and do it in one take, try not to make a bunch of cuts because I don't really want to edit this, but if we have to, then I will. But one of the big things that I am collecting in this series in particular are these AFC Spirit of the Games, and I'll lay out what I have right now. I think the Colts were in the Central. I'm not from the 90s at all. I was born in 2000s, so I don't really know. AFC East is Dolphins, I think. Central, Bengals. Browns are in the Central. Broncos are West with the Seahawks. Chiefs are West, right? Yeah. And then the Raiders, too, are also in the West. So we need the Chargers card. We have the Bengals and the Browns. I think we need the Oilers, too. And some other things. We'll see later. But let's get right into it. About a month removed from this, so apologies for the butchered pronunciations, but we have Keith Jackson from the Miami Dolphins. Play smart, take pride. Stephen Baker on the front of that. Bart Otis, looks like a Giants center. NFC Pro Bowl. Troy Aikman of the NFC Pro Bowl team. Cowboys quarterback. Randall McDaniel. Minnesota Vikings, David Johnson, Pittsburgh Steelers, what? Seattle Steelers. Al Smith of the Houston Oilers, Jim Everett of the Los Angeles Rams, Paul Gruber of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Jay Novacek, I don't know, of the Dallas Cowboys. And staying with the Cowboys, we have Charles Haley, Daryl Williams, Rich Miano of the Philadelphia Eagles. We got Jason Hansen of the Detroit Lions, and Mark Ingram of the New York Giants. Mark Ingram, great wide receiver of the decade, I'm pretty sure. Again, I'm from the 2000s, but I love the 90s as just a decade, if that makes any sense. Turn these over. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll look at this dude first. Derek Fenner of the Cincinnati Bengals. Ashley Ambrose of the Indianapolis Colts. Scott Merceau of the New York Jets. Dexter Carter, San Francisco 49ers. John Cassay of the Seattle Seahawks. Jared Bunch of the New York Giants. Tim Barnett, Kansas City Chiefs. David Little, Pittsburgh Steelers. Chris Warren, Seattle Seahawks. I'm not a Niners fan, y'all know that, but Montana's pretty cool. We got Joe Montana. Chris Zorich of the Chicago Bears. J.J. Burden of the Kansas City Chiefs. Jim Leachy of the NFC Pro Bowl team. And David Wyman of the Seattle Seahawks. And Gene Atkins of the New Orleans Saints. So let's get into our third pack out of 12 I have. Third pack. Opening now. Hard to open. I want more AFC Spirit of the Game. So they do National League Pro Bowl cards, and they do AFC Spirit of the Games, and I want some more AFC of the Spirit of the Games. Oh, we got one. For a team that we don't have yet. Yay, it's the Steelers. Central Division. Nice. They are Central Division. So, okay, we know that the Browns and the Bengals are Central Division. This is Central. No, this is Eastern Division. Okay, so the Colts are East. So, AFC Central Division. 16-10 playoff record. And their first win was on September 27th, 1933, against Chicago. Which Chicago? I don't know. If I had to guess, it was the Chicago Cardinals. Maybe the Chicago Bears, actually. But they won 14-13. It's a nice card. I love AFC Spirit of the Game. And I want to see more of them. Get the full collection. Kenny Walker of the Denver Broncos. Tony Saka of the Phoenix Cardinals, Jackie Slater of the Los Angeles Rams before they moved to St. Louis, Troy Azuni of the Chicago Bears, Brian Boilinger of the San Francisco 49ers, Tony Woods of the Seattle Seahawks, Ernest Givens of the Houston Oilers, Boomer Esiason of the Cincinnati Bengals. It's a sad team. Ricky Sanders of the Washington Redskins. Keith Jones of the Atlanta Falcons. NFL Newsreel, Japan Bowl. Y'all might think that this might be like, I don't know, the Metrodome or Silverdome. This is the Tokyo Dome. Two Texas teams battling it out on August 2nd, 1992. Who won the game? It was Houston over Dallas, 38-24 at the Tokyo Dome. Warren Moon. Wow, nice quarterback. Mike Singletary for the NFC Pro Bowl. Todd Scott, Minnesota Vikings. And Bruce Smith of the Buffalo Bills. So what AFC teams are we missing? We're missing the Texans. We're missing the Chargers, the Bills, the Jets, and the Patriots. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. Because wasn't it they only had 4 teams back in the AFC Central? I don't know. I'm going to check as we go through the next team. So the next ones are Michael Irvin, NFC Pro Bowl. Pete Metzgerals of the Buffalo Bills. Van Waiters of the Minnesota Vikings. Webster Slaughter of the Houston Oilers. NFC Pro Bowl card for Emmitt Smith. Okay, wait, I'm checking right now. Regular season. Colts, Bills. Okay, yeah. So we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams, and we have 8 packs left. Andre Bruce, Los Angeles Raiders, before they moved back to Oakland, and Burt Grossman, San Diego Chargers. We're going through all my favorite teams. Well, actually, the Raiders wouldn't be one of my favorite teams because they were in Los Angeles at the time. I only like the Raiders when they're in Oakland, and I only like the Chargers when they're in San Diego. And I like the Cardinals whenever. Albert Lewis, Kansas City Chiefs. Kenneth Gant, Dallas Cowboys. Kelly Goodburn of the Washington Redskins. Robert Porcher of the Detroit Lions. Johnny Johnson, what a name, Phoenix Cardinals. Troy Aikman, another Troy Aikman card, Dallas Cowboys. Mike Farr, Detroit Lions, and Wilber Marshall of the Washington Redskins. So I think that this season's Super Bowl, I'm going to check as I say it. I think it was the Cowboys and Bills. Yeah, it was. And the Cowboys obviously won, because this was during the period when the Bills lost 4 in a row. So I guess the upcoming season, the Redskins won, I think. Or it might have been Dallas back-to-back. No, I don't think it was. I think it was the Redskins. And the Giants won the year before. Wide right. Emmitt Smith, get your hands on an Emmitt Smith card. I'm not interested, but thank you, because it would have been 30 years past now. Jerry Gray of the Houston Oilers. Chris Hackle of the Washington Redskins. Greg Lewis of the Denver Broncos. John Offerdahl of the Miami Dolphins. Michael Irvin of the Dallas Cowboys. David Howard of the New England Patriots. Ed McCaffrey of the New York Giants. Cleveland Gary of the Los Angeles Rams. Robert Jones of the Dallas Cowboys. Patrick Rowe of the Cleveland Browns. Mark Schlereth of the Washington Redskins. Hassan Jones of the Minnesota Vikings. We got a duplicate. Mel Gray. This isn't a duplicate. It might be, actually. I don't know. And then a duplicate Raiders one, which we already have right here. It's Commitment to Excellence with, is that 4 Super Bowl championships? What? I need to take another look at this. Al Noga of the Minnesota Vikings. Wait, I didn't notice this. 1977, 1981, 1984. What is this year? Huh? 82, 81, 82. 87? What? Okay. This was again... I'm confused. I got confused. They only have 3 Super Bowl championships, not 4. What? I'm reading something wrong. Either way, we need to start getting some better cards. Russell Maryland, Dallas Cowboys. Dan McGuire, Seattle Seahawks. Fred Barnett, Philadelphia Eagles. Chris Okoye, Kansas City Chiefs. Charles Haley, Dallas Cowboys. Greg McMurtry, New England Patriots. Greg Lloyd, Pittsburgh Steelers. Mel Gray of the Detroit Lions. Randall Cunningham, good quarterback, Philadelphia Eagles. David Johnson of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ronaldo Turnbull of the New Orleans Saints. Troy Aikman. Deion Sanders. Seth Joyner, all of the NFC Pro Bowl. And then we got Deion Sanders to end it out for the Atlanta Falcons. So that's pretty nice. We still need the Chargers. I really want to get the Chargers. I hope we get the Chargers. The Bills, Pats, and Jets. And we need the Houston Texans. Back when they played in Houston. So, Vaughn Johnson of the NFC Pro Bowl team. Dana Hall, 49ers, not exactly legend, but we can recognize him because we're from the Bay Area. Darren Lewis, Chicago Bears. Matt Darby, Buffalo Bills. Mark Bavaro of the Cleveland Browns. Sammy Smith, Denver Broncos. Rodney Peete, Detroit Lions. Jesse Hester, Indianapolis Colts. Eugene Lockhart, New England Patriots. I see a Spirit of the Game card. Rick Bryan, Atlanta Falcons. I'm not going to look at the Spirit of the Game card. I just did. Did we get 2? Did we? Wait. Okay. It's a new team. Quentin Coryett, Indianapolis Colts. Ken O'Brien, New York Jets. We got 2 new cards. This is really good. David Klingler. I have one of my friends and former teacher named Klingler, which is cool. All right, look at this. Wow, AFC Spirit of the Game, New England Patriots. What? Okay, playoff record 4-6. First win 28-24 versus New York on September 16th, 1960. Pretty cool. All right, let's put that down right there. Boom, Patriots. And then guess the other team. It's the team that they played, the New York Jets. Wait, we gotta look at these cards. So, I forget this dude's name. Reading, pretty cool. What is that? That's supposed to be a jet. That is freakish. First win, 27-3 against Buffalo a week before on September 11th, 1960. Playoff record 5-5. And talking about the Battle of the Big Apple. Pretty nice. They've only played 6 times from 1970 to 1992. Kind of crazy. All right. 6 packs left. We need the Bills, the Texans, and the Chargers. I hope to God that we get all 3 of them. The 6 packs and 3, the odds are like half in our favor. I don't like seeing the NFC Pro Bowl cards. I really don't. AFC Spirit of the Game, Houston Oilers. Okay, I accidentally saw that. I was like, you know what? That cannot be just a normal card. And we got another Spirit of the Game card. I am so happy. AFC Central Division, first win, 37-22 versus the Oakland Raiders, who used to be called the Oakland Seniors, I think, this year. They were called the Oakland Seniors on September 11th, 1960. And their playoff record is 9-11. Okay, great. So we just need 2 more teams. I think we can do it. We have 4 packs left, so that's a 1/2 chance. We didn't have 6 packs. We had 5 packs, and now we have 4 packs. Okay, great. Todd Kinchin of the Los Angeles Rams. Dalton Hilliard of the New Orleans Saints. Chris Miller of the NFC Pro Bowl team. Santana Dotson of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Sean Gilbert of the Los Angeles Rams. Cody Carlson of the Houston Oilers. Troy Azuni of the Chicago Bears. Courtney Hawkins of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Richmond Webb of the Miami Dolphins. Kevin Smith of the Dallas Cowboys. Rod Smith of the New England Patriots. Tim Green of the Atlanta Falcons. Keith Jones of the Atlanta Falcons. And Charles Mann of the NFC Pro Bowl. So that's cool. All right. I want the Chargers more than the Bills. I'm hoping that I get both, though. But if I had to choose one, I'd choose to get the Cardinals over the Bills. Spirit of the game was the first card when I opened this. Buffalo Bills. I think we can get the Chargers. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. I don't know if it'll be in this pack or whatever. AFC East. First win, 13-0 versus Boston on September 23rd, 1960, and their playoff record is 8-9. There is a view of Ralph Wilson. It's not Ralph Wilson Stadium anymore. It's New Era. No, it's not New Era. They changed it to Highmark Field. So Highmark Field is, I think back then it was called Ralph Wilson, though. And that's how I know it by Ralph Wilson. Terry Allen of the Minnesota Vikings. Andre War of the Detroit Lions. And we finished the collection. Oh my God, we'll read this at the end. All right, NFL newsreel. 3 brothers in the NFL. Nice. Rich Ballinger and Gary and Brian Baldinger. One played for the Chiefs, and the other 2 played for the Bills. Nice. Ciaran Stacy, Philadelphia Eagles. Charles McRae, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Drew Hill of the Atlanta Falcons. Todd Philcox of the Cleveland Browns. Ampley of the San Francisco 49ers. Lomas Brown of the Detroit Lions. Andre Reed of the Buffalo Bills. Will Fuller of the Chicago Bears. Wesley Carroll of the New Orleans Saints. And Nick Lowry of the Kansas City Chiefs. And so finally, to finish off our collection, we got the San Diego Chargers. First win, 21-20 versus the Dallas Texans, which turned into the Kansas City Chiefs on September 10th, 1960. And their playoff record is 4-8. Fun. All right, 3rd pack remaining, and we finished the collection. That's fun. The collection that I wanted to finish is finished. Kenny Walker, Denver Broncos. Edgar Bennett, Green Bay Packers. Bubba McDowell, Houston Oilers. Mark Bavaro, Cleveland Browns. Sammy Smith, Denver Broncos. Tony Woods, Seattle Seahawks. Ernst Givings, Houston Oilers. Boomer Esiason, Cincinnati Bengals. Ricky Sanders, Washington Redskins. David Klingler, Cincinnati Bengals. Two more Spirit of the Game cards for teams that I already have, the Steelers and the Patriots, that I'll put aside. Bruce Smith of the Buffalo Bills. Todd Scott of the Minnesota Vikings. And Mike Singletary of the NFC Pro Bowl. Fun. All right, we got 2 more packs left, and then we are done with the box and done with the series that I started back in July, but I still haven't finished. Great. We got Keith Jackson, Miami Dolphins. Play smart, take pride, rebuild your neighborhood. With Stephen Baker. Bart Otis, NFC Pro Bowl. Hassan Jones, Minnesota Vikings. Randall McDaniel, Minnesota Vikings. Al Smith, Houston Oilers. Jim Everett, Los Angeles Rams. Philip E. Sparks, New York Giants. Jay Novacek, Dallas Cowboys. Michael Irvin, Dallas Cowboys. Darrell Williams, Cincinnati Bengals. Rich Miano, Philadelphia Eagles. Jason Hanson, Detroit Lions. Mark Ingram, New York Giants. And Patrick Rowe of the Cleveland Browns. So we have one pack remaining. And we'll see what our last 15 cards are. So this is a lot of cards. They used to give away a lot of cards for cheap. I miss those times. Well, I was never in the times, but I want to go back to those times because I miss those times, if that makes any sort of sense. But we have Wayne Martin of the New Orleans Saints. A newsreel from Super Bowl XXVII. Sunday, January 31st, 1993. So this was the Super Bowl in which, guess who won? Oh my God, it was the Chargers. Not the Chargers, the Cowboys. Herschel Walker, Philadelphia Eagles. Carl Banks, New York Giants. James Gathers of the Washington Redskins. Jesse Tugel of the Atlanta Falcons. Mark Boyd of the Los Angeles Rams. Tony Tolbert of the Dallas Cowboys. Tim Rosenbach of the Phoenix Cardinals. Kelly Stuffer, Seattle Seahawks. Bucky Richardson, Houston Oilers. Mike Singletary, Chicago Bears. Reggie Cobb, good name, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ty Detmer, Green Bay Packers. And way to end off with Chester McLaughlin. Fun. All right, so basically came in here. I got this pack for $10 like a year ago, and I never opened it. This box for $10 a year ago, and I never opened it. And I'm happy that I did now, because I got a bunch of cards, and I like getting cards. It's going to be a lot to organize, but whatever. I'll do it anyways, because I get bored a lot of times. So yeah, if y'all like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, all that, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye!